The white Sari at 2 a.m. The clock on the dashboard blinked 2:07 a.m. as the car sliced through the dense forest road. Tall trees leaned inward from both sides, their twisted branches forming a dark tunnel overhead. The headlights barely managed to cut through the thick fog rolling low across the asphalt. Rohan tightened his grip on the steering wheel. "I told you we should have stayed the night at the motel," Ananya said softly, glancing at the forest that seemed to move with every passing second. "We'll be out of this jungle in 20 minutes, Rohan replied, forcing confidence into his voice. "Trust me." That was when the car jerked violently. The engine coughed once, twice, and then died. The headlights flickered and went out, plunging them into a darkness so complete it felt alive. "Rohan," Ananya whispered, "what just happened?" He tried the ignition again. Nothing, not even a sound. "Probably overheated," he said, though his voice betrayed him. He stepped out of the car, the forest immediately swallowing him in silence. No insects, no wind, just an unnatural stillness. Ananya stayed inside, clutching her shawl. Her breath fogged the window as she watched Rohan lift the hood. Then she saw it. At the edge of the headlight's dying glow, someone was standing on the road. A woman, completely still. She wore a white sari, unnaturally clean for a jungle road. Her long black hair covered her face, hanging like wet ropes down her shoulders. "Rohan," Ananya's voice trembled. "There's someone here." Rohan turned slowly. The woman hadn't been there a moment ago, yet now she stood barely 10 meters away. "Madam, are you okay? Do you need help?" No response. She began to walk toward them. Her steps made no sound, not on gravel, not on leaves. Ananya's heart pounded. Something was wrong, very wrong. "Why is she out here at this time?" Ananya whispered. "And why isn't she speaking?" The woman stopped inches away from the car window. Slowly, painfully slowly, she raised her head. Her face was twisted and pale, eyes sunken deep into black hollows. Her lips were stretched into a smile far too wide to be human. Ananya screamed. The woman's head snapped toward her, the smile widening. Suddenly, the forest echoed with laughter, low, broken, and hollow, as if coming from everywhere at once. "Get in the car!" Ananya shouted. Rohan slammed the hood shut and jumped inside, locking the doors instantly. "What the hell is she?" he gasped. The woman lifted her hand and gently placed her palm on the windshield. The glass froze under her touch. Her voice finally came, dry, cracked, and whispering directly into their minds. "Help me. I am lost." The fog thickened, curling around the car like grasping fingers. Rohan tried the ignition again. This time, the engine started. He pressed the accelerator, but the car wouldn't move. The woman's reflection appeared on every window at once. Her hair lifted unnaturally, floating as if underwater. "You stopped for me," she whispered. "Now, stay." The car lights exploded. Darkness swallowed everything. Ananya felt a cold breath brush her ear. "He left me here at 2 a.m. Images flooded Ananya's mind. A woman running, a speeding car, a body dragged across the road, bones crushed beneath tires. "She died here!" Ananya cried. "Rohan, she died here!" The car suddenly lurched forward. Rohan didn't look back. The forest road stretched endlessly, trees blurring past as if trying to grab them. Behind them, the woman stood in the middle of the road, her white sari now soaked in black stains. As they burst out of the jungle, the fog vanished instantly. The car stalled again, but this time under a streetlight. They sat there shaking until dawn. At sunrise, a local police officer found them. "You're lucky," he said grimly after hearing their story.
No one who stops there usually comes back." "What happened to that woman?" Ananya asked. The officer sighed. 10 years ago, a husband murdered his wife on that road, left her body in the forest. Since then, she asks for help. If you listen too long, she keeps you." That night, in their hotel room, Ananya noticed something on the car's rear window. A white handprint, still wet, and faintly, from the bathroom mirror, came the sound of soft laughter.